All right. It's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Hey boys and girls, we are going to talk about S&W shooters and prospectors. What is S&W shooters and prospectors?
We at S&W Shooters and Prospectors help people find treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, treasure. Just listen to this amazing review from our happy customer, Jackie Sparrow.
Chocolate ship-shape and a pleasure to deal with. I was able to buy everything that I needed at prices that were shillings less than others. I found my 9 pieces of 8 in no time. Savvy?
I know you're asking yourself, why should I shop at S&W Shooter and Prospectors?
Chuck Smalley has over 45 years of metal detecting experience. He works with each customer one-on-one to customize their setup to match their skill level.
So if you always dreamt of being a pirate, contact Chuck at S&W Shooters and Prospectors and he'll take a great deal for you.
iPads and rum not included.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show. All right, the fine print's out of the way. It's time to roll with the show. We're back. We're live once again. Okay. So, just kind of doing some test and tune tonight, so to speak. How's the audio getting out? And we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Maybe it's quiet. Maybe it's loud. Hopefully it's at least clear. But that remains to be seen. I can do all sorts of pre-show tests and nothing seems to work better than live run, go back, play it through. So we'll see. I don't know. Time will tell. Either way, yeah. Some testing and I guess maybe even a couple of other announcements. We'll see. we'll see what we've got going on and check into the chat and see here. Looks like we've got the Bortners in, Barb's in, Dennis, Mark, Bills, or half of the Bills. The other half will be along shortly, I'm sure. So we'll see how that all goes. Obviously, still trying to deal with the little audio gremlin that we've had hanging in there for quite some time. And I think tonight maybe we're making some headway. We'll see, though. We'll see. I don't know. And there's Chuck.
Howdy. Well, did everybody survive this wild weather from tornadoes to blizzards the past day? We still have some winds going here in the 20-mile-an-hour range, but we did hit in the mid 50-mile-an-hour range. But just west of us, Iowa hammered.
Yeah.
They had highway. Interstate 80, part of it was closed due to weather. Then the other part was due to, I don't know how many semis piled up between Iowa City and Des Moines.
Oh, because of the
Oh, Shannon says I'm on the wrong side. You got me on the left. I'm on the right, man.
Well, you know what? That's easily enough.
There you go. See?
Voila.
Oh, good call, Shannon. Anyway, let's see who we got. We got Emery in the house, Dennis, the Bortners. Everybody's kind of showing up. Yeah. So.
Yeah, not bad for not dropping a link or anything.
Yeah, good.
But I figured if I was going to try to test this all out, there wasn't much sense in dropping a link in case it went very terribly badly.
Even Barb said it messed with her brain cells. Question: do you have many left, Barb?
Just how many was that?
Yeah. So the weather's going to break for a short period next week. And I know Dave was out detecting and got in some tokens and a piece of silver or two out in the fields. But boy, are they going to be sloppy?
Yeah. Yeah, with all this rain, and then you get that warm weather, so it's thaw in the ground.
Yep.
It's going to be a mess.
Yep. Well, Barb, 5 million of them, that's 4,999,000 more than most of the Democrats showed us last night. Trump was on fire. It was a good speech. And long.
Never let it be said he can't talk.
That's right. That's right. That's good.
Yep.
But no, it's been a busy day here. But on the metal detector side, so you guys will have to be paying attention. Some pretty good stuff's coming down the pipe. All I'll say, it has a lot to do with CIS.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big news coming out. So
yeah,
you're going to want to attend this hunt.
Hang on to their hats.
You're going to want to come to this hunt. Get to rub elbows with some of the best. But we can't say anything yet. But it's in stone.
Anticipation.
There you go. A lot of phone time today.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, but who knows? Maybe we'll. I think we're going to have Tim break that news.
We have what?
Have Tim break that news.
Yes. Yes. We'll let the El Presidente tell you everything I've been working on. So those of you that want to get out with us in June, I suggest this week sign up. Because it's just not about the digging and the hunting. It's about who you get to meet and who you get to learn from.
That's true.
It'll be a good time. If Mother Nature cooperates, that's a good thing.
Well, we hope she's going to cooperate. I mean, even if she doesn't, everybody will still be there, rain or shine.
That's right.
It's too late to put the genie back in the bottle now.
Yes, it is. It's rolling downhill, but it's rolling. Hello, Kevin. He's in the house. Mr. Barkley.
Well, and if it's rolling downhill, that means it's picking up speed.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I can announce one thing. I'll show you something. Hang in there.
Uh-oh. Well, then. I'm not sure what's going on there. I know nothing. That's what we're going to go with. I don't know anything that he's referring to right now. I'm not sure what he would have meant to do. I hear it.
You know, one of my favorite things ever to find. And
Is Indian head pennies.
yep, lots of those. But next to that, just on the detecting end of it,
Sounds like $6.
yeah, we got a grouping of silver dollars for the hunt.
And that's a stack of them.
Yeah, we got a few. And
Yeah,
some more.
say half a dozen there.
Yeah, there's 10. That'll be tokened in the field. I don't know if I can get it clear. Too much shine. Morgans and Peace. So that's some of what you'll be looking for. I went and scored a pretty good buy on them. See if there'll be more than that. Depends upon how many people show up. But there'll be tokens in the field for these. Some are really nice. You know, they're AU. Mostly 21s on the Morgans. So we're putting that together. Oh, you know, the other thing I like to find the most of is that one color, right? Over the years. And somebody, this will get raffled. There'll be a couple of them. That's a 2 peso gold. Then we got 1990. Scored another. See if I can get up here. Gold piece. That'll be in a raffle. There'll be others coming in. So, it'll be a good day if you score some silver and some gold.
I would say so.
Yep.
And I imagine for the Peace and Morgans, there'd be a few of those going out in the form of tokens in the ground, and the
Yep.
more that show up,
At least 10 are going out in tokens. There may be more. No promise, but there may be more.
well,
Yeah, Shannon, I suppose we'll be taking Phil's money, right? So there'll be some goodies to be had. There'll be some goodies to be had.
yeah.
In fact, the club hadn't even seen these yet.
And that 1990, was that a 10th ounce or quarter?
It is it's just below 10th ounce. Some grams. Yeah. So we're looking for a 10th ounce to put in the group too. We'll see if that comes to pass. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Steve, not Pacifico. Hi, Steve P. How you doing?
You know, actually, I do have a bit of an update on that. Here, I thought we were just being toyed with, and there is a Steve P that is in Illinois
Yep.
that is also a member of the Illinois Metal Detecting Association. So, come find out, I have been wrong the past few shows, apparently, and here this gentleman that's in the chat is, in fact, from Illinois. Small world.
Yep. We'll put these back. But nope, it's forming up. We're getting things put together. The hunt looks like it's going to come together pretty good. We'll have some fun. That's what it's supposed to be. And share ideas and listen to Phil's stories. Probably Shannon's about Phil. So Jack and Janet Chap will be there. That's good.
Oh, yeah, I don't think they're going to miss this.
No.
Or if they're thinking about missing it, they might want to hold off on making any decisions until after the next big swing into summer update.
Yep.
That's all I can say.
Yep. And DTH is what? Getting closer.
May.
Yep. And that's in the Davenport, Iowa range. So I won't be renting a hotel room for that. And just
Travel's going to be easy on Chuck this year.
Yeah. Yeah. It will be. It will be.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. No.
And I imagine, especially for swing into summer, you're going to feel right at home anyway, being along the banks of the Mississippi.
Yep. It's only, 16 miles from my house.
Wow.
So, yep. Not long distance at all. Yep. 16th is DTH. Be fun. Be fun. I don't know who all's coming. I don't know if KG and Ringy are coming to that one or not. Do you know anything on that, Dennis?
I believe they were.
I'm still waiting to hear back from them. I did get an email back from Ringy saying, we haven't forgot about you. We're getting the rest of them lined up. They've chopped a lot of them this year. You and I have been talking about that for a lot of them that go to the hunt, like Doug and Quarter Order and KG and Ringy and some of the others. But we'll find out about those guys shortly. We got a big announcement to make, and we'll let the people that are coming make the announcement possibly Sunday night if I get it all lined up.
Oh, well, see, now they're going to want to make sure and tune in for that. Possibly. It'll be interesting. That's all I can say. It'll be interesting. And let's see here. I don't know if Dennis had. Okay, there it is. Yeah, and Dennis has got in there the 16th as well. So we'll see. And I'm sure that Dennis will be at Swing Into Summit. I see that apparently people are hoping Ohio Relic Hunter can make it. Bring ribs. Yep. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Put that stuff away. I was looking for something else to show you, but that'll be a later date. That's for the hunt too. Remember that. So there you go. Hey, Barks, you can stagger back to the campground from there. Yes, you can.
Not a real tall feat.
No, it's only what you got to walk through Hampton. It's 1.5 miles, 2 miles.
Well then, we might be able to.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to seeing y'all.
He's nominated Clay to be a designated driver.
Yep. That's why I said he could stagger back.
Well,
whatever. It'll be a good time. You might have to if Frank shows up with the wine.
Then he can stagger back to the camper.
Yep. So, nope. We're looking forward to spring and summer and spring into summer, and we'll have a good time and get to see all our friends off of the show here. I hope the Bills make it across this time.
I think they're hoping to. It's just kind of one of those deals where everybody's trying to see. They know what they want to do, but they're waiting for their schedule to catch up to where they can see far enough out to know if they can.
There you go.
I mean, beginning of the year like that, we're all kind of caught in that sort of rut, and people are trying to get taxes done and property tax, and homeowners insurance, or
or whatever the case may be. And some of them are even worse off because they get hit with property tax, homeowners insurance, and car insurance all at the same time.
Yeah, I know. Timing on this is never good, it seems like, on those bills.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be a whole lot simpler if they just paid for themselves.
Yep. So,
But that's not normally the case.
yep. You want to keep an eye on the Illinois Iowa Treasure Hunter Club Facebook page for updates and how to pay. That kind of stuff will be on there shortly. And I would suggest you get in on the early bird. You save some pretty good money on that. So it'll be a lot of fun. And we'll move on from that right now.
Right?
Yep. Oh, Dominic's coming. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Okay, I must have missed something there.
Oh, that's Kevin. Dominic has been around since they started detecting, I think, from about 3 feet tall and up.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow.
So, yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. I have to tell them that down at the club there, Kevin, to get off their butts and drive up. So,
Right.
yeah, it'd be a good hunt.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to want to miss it. I mean, I'm not sure how far the club members are from there for the IVHRA club.
Not that far.
Well, see, it'd be worth the trip for them.
Yep.
It would be worth the trip.
Yep.
Because I'm sure they'll have a good time, and there's just no telling what you're going to find.
Nope. And it's a neat place. Good place to hang out, have some fun, find some good stuff, maybe a few tokens, walk out with some silver and such in your pocket.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't be anything wrong with that.
Not a thing.
And I'm sure, if they get lucky enough to win a raffle,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sure they'd just be absolutely distraught over that.
Yeah. And then you get to meet up with some of the, like Alan Landau. He's going to be there. I think John Ramoska.
Oh, yeah, they always run the circuit.
Oh, yeah. They come over and they bring a few of their cronies from Chicago and have a good time. Get out of the city for a while. I think we'll have Chicago Ron there, the last I heard. We'll find out for sure. We'll have haven't got a hold of Rizzo yet. I got to get that done. See if he's coming down. We'll probably have Illinois Tim there.
I know I did get the dates to Rizzo.
Yeah. He's doing a lot on the road.
Yeah. And I had mentioned that you would probably be in contact with him.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'm sure he knows how to find you if he's really anxious to know what's happening. But,
Yep.
yeah.
Cool.
Of course, I don't, I'm sure I've got his number, because I had just sent him a message, but I'm sure I've got his number.
Yeah, we've got a flash.
Just call him.
We've got a new, I don't know, flash in your pan? An old flash in your pan.
Well, yeah, flashes into gold.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Ed. I dropped into Ed's live stream last night. He streams on Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And I had dropped in, figured I'd check in with the show. It's been a minute, and
I think
say hello to everybody.
I've met Ed.
It would not surprise me.
At the Illinois chapter, GPAA had a thing a few years ago.
Yeah, that would not surprise me at all. He
Yeah,
loves all things gold related.
there you go. My kind of guy right there. We like
Right.
that gold.
And we've had him over here on the show before. He's and I've actually been a guest on Flash in Your Pan too.
There you go. Well,
Yeah, I dropped in.
speaking of flashing the pan, the Mine Lab booth will have, and we're working out details. We'll have a gold panning contest first time, and there may be some pretty good prizes to be had if you think you're a speed panner. You get a try; it don't cost you anything.
Yeah,
So that'll be part of the day's events also.
yeah. Might even be some cons up for grabs.
Yep, there'll be concentrate bags there too.
And maybe
Got a couple sluices, things like that. I may bring along if I have time. Throw them on the table.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Who doesn't have a use for a gold pan?
Yep. Yeah, somewhere floating around here, I might have one or two.
Right?
Yeah.
Sounds like that one's got some gravel in it.
Maybe this old gal.
Oh, we're going to show off some antique gold pans?
Yeah, this is actually a Hudson Bay Limited. And Herders sold the Hudson Bay pans and their copper. And I acquired this, God, I don't know how many years ago. And I got a couple old steel ones. So, copper pan. Yes, sir.
Wow.
They used to like to use the copper pan because they would put mercury in it.
Yep.
And pan with it to get the fine out, scrape out the amalgam, retort off the mercury for the finest gold that was left behind.
Yeah. Can't do that now.
No, that pan I have never used. I acquired that probably 50 years ago.
That thing almost looked big enough it'd make a great umbrella in the rain.
Well, that was about the stock size of them, but they made them a lot bigger than that too.
Right?
Yep. So pretty neat. Just an old relic that I was able to get.
Yeah, see, Flash even says in there, used them with amalgam.
Yep.
And I'm not sure. I want to say, if memory serves me correctly, when he was on the show over here, he shared a story. I think his largest nugget he's ever found was with a metal detector out in California that was 3+ ounces, I believe.
Yep. So, nope. I like the gold hunt. I always have.
Right?
Yeah, I know. It's getting choppy sounding, isn't it? We got a little chop in there, Josh.
Oh boy. Here we go. It's back.
Yep. Just a little bit. Keep talking.
Well, we'll see what happens with it. Oh, he says it was close to a 5-ounce nugget.
Mm-hmm. So,
That's a big one.
that's a good one.
Yep. Those are the ones you like to see.
That's what you hope for. My biggest with the detector was just a shade over 3 ounces. But we had one guy with us get a 7.4 troy ounce one detecting. And I don't know how many ones and twos in the group we got. Threes. What copper ones, Dennis? They're over $100 on eBay. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently Dennis was looking them up.
Yep.
Well, they're collectibles.
Yep. I think this one was probably produced in the 19 teens. That's why I didn't take it out and use it. It was old.
It's just like anything else. I mean, whether it's railroad, mining, prospecting,
Yep.
there's a collector base for all of that.
Oh yeah. You get out Arizona and all that old miners equipment. They love it.
Oh yeah.
Same way with up around Nome. There are piles of it there. Trust me.
I'm not sure. Emery asked what the measurements were of that nugget. I don't know if he means that big horse choker that was found a few years back in Alaska, or if he's asking Ed about his.
Oh, about that long by about that wide by about that thick.
Yeah, it was like holding a rock in your hand.
Yep. All I know is what counts is what it weighs.
And the sound that it makes when it hits the table.
Oh, that's what you like. Ed's 5 ounce. Probably pretty close to that.
Right? Yeah. It was like that, just a wee bit smaller.
Yep. You're right, Ed. They're pretty close. This one had, I don't know if did you have any quartz on yours, Ed? This one had none. No quartz. Nice chunk of gold. So.
And that's been a while, but I want to say I think he was on a sandbar when he found his.
Well, you find those bars where that
And no quartz.
pressure is let off and the gold drops in. That's where you get them.
Right?
Yep. Or tailings piles.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Well, that 7.4 was sold for 55,000, Ed. So, that's a nice day's detecting, folks.
Yeah. Yep. You find one like that, or even like Ed's 5 ounce, you can go, yeah, I'm done for the day. It's been a good day. I'll quit while I'm ahead.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'll go back, sit down and have a toddy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially when gold's dancing right there at 3,000 an ounce.
Still hanging there
Oh yeah,
a little bit.
absolutely. And for you folks that like to follow the gold prices or are interested in all things in gold and you're looking for something to do on a Tuesday,
Right.
click on Flash's channel. Go over, check out Flash in Your Pan, 8 p.m. Tuesday nights.
8 p.m. on Tuesdays. Well, I'm busy on Tuesdays working at the station. Okay, Janet states, hey, Chuck, we have a pretty good sized rock that has gold in it. How do you get it out? All right. Visibly, how much gold do you see?
Knock.
How much rock is there? Is it quartz? If it's quartz, there's ways they take it out by using stuff to eat the quartz around it, or you can get rock.
Chemical removal.
You can crush it, pan it. There are several different ways to get the gold out. Some of them are pretty severe with chemicals.
Right.
Yes,
And
sir.
once you get into the whole chemical side of it, some of those chemicals are pretty nasty to fool with. You want to make sure that you're very careful.
Yep. And sometimes, Janet, if the gold is visible and there's enough of it and it's kind of pretty, you'll get more for it that way than you would be crushing the rock and extracting the gold.
Yeah.
There are collectors that like that quartz gold.
Yep. That quartz gold matrix, and that kind of falls back to like we've said before. There's different ways of pricing gold, and when you got an item like that, that's kind of a unique item. Now it could be a specimen piece.
Yep. There you go, Dennis. Frank's Wine's the new Mad Dog 2020, LOL. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, gold.
Could be the Mad Dog 25.
Yeah. Gold in some of the nicest gold collected is out of Columbia, California, and in that area, the quartz there is snow white. And that area was heavily mined.
Looking pieces.
Yeah, and you get these nice pieces that are laced with gold, and they're collected. The 16-1 mine in California, they actually go in and they cut it out. Then they make it into pendants, rings, earrings, bracelets, slabs. And you see the gold running through it. It's really nice. It's really nice.
Yeah. I mean, and for those who haven't seen any, I just go on eBay and check out, gold quartz matrix or something like that, gold quartz jewelry, and see some of these pieces that have been turned into pendants.
Up at the Alaska Mint, they sell a lot of the 16-1 mine jewelry.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. 16-1 was very famous, you're right. And it was reopened due to guys going in and finding new areas that had been cut by. They couldn't find them back then. They didn't see the occurrence using metal detectors.
Use the detectors to track the vein.
Yep. And they've done very well.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, 16-1, that had been closed. They figured that was done. But then once they got in there with the detectors and opened it back up, because of the use of those detectors, they've done very well, and it's just amazing to see how much was left behind. Just like when you're working the tailings piles up in Alaska. If the
Right.
miners see it, it wasn't there. Miss it by an inch, miss it by a mile.
They blew a lot of big gold out of the back end of those old dredges, and you hunt the piles, they push them down, and you might get lucky. And they left. I mean, they lost a lot. And there's one spot we like to go hunt. We still get up in there. It had been hydraulically mined, where they shoot the big water cannons, and that was a real poor mining technique and recovery rate. And a lot of that stuff washed down. It sits in the bottom, so they go down and detect those areas. And generally, you do pretty well. You get a lot of the smaller stuff, and they missed a lot. And this year up at AKU, they're reopening a 16-acre piece to commercial mining because it's rich.
Wow, so they've actually found enough there to warrant reopening it commercially.
Yeah, 16-acre parcel of that 56 they picked up. So
Nice.
be interesting to see what they're doing. Yep.
Yeah.
So, and when they sluiced, you see sluices today, and you got a mindset that most of them are about 3 to 4 feet long, maybe a little bigger on a commercial outfit. They may be like Pomeranke's were, and they were 16 feet long and multiple of 6 sluices together, taking the outflow. And but in the day up there, their sluices could be a quarter mile long.
Right.
Would break down, literally break. They'd stop the water flow, fix that break, and by the time they got the water shut off and a bunch of stuff blew out the back, they didn't waste time going back and digging where that broke. They just put her back together. Sometimes you find them, those piles. They're back, they're haired over with plants and that, and they're phenomenal. They found one at AKU. This has been 12 years ago. And one afternoon, they started digging it, working it, detecting it, cleaning it out. And over 3 days, they took 31 ounces.
There you go.
So you look for those. And if you find that, you generally get some pretty good gold out of them. But they don't just stand out. You gotta go prospect. You gotta go hunting. You got to know the history of the site. Maybe see some of the old photographs, or thousands of old photographs up around the Nome area. And if you can patch them in to where you're at and see where the sluices were and how the narrow gauge would go up. And they picked up those concentrates, took them back down to Nome and worked them down there to the finals.
Right.
So it's just all part of chasing history.
Or chasing the gold.
the first tour guide in the Nome area, would take people up onto Anvil Creek and show them the diggings. And he had claims up there along with his wife. And they go up and everybody never getting worked and that kind of stuff. And they have a lot of photographs of him coming in and out on the little narrow gauge. Would anybody care to make a guess who that might be? Very famous. Very famous. Gunslinger. Sheriff.
Wyatt Earp.
You got it. He and Josie went to Nome, opened up.
I was waiting, but it didn't see. Okay, there I see Dennis had said something. Okay.
Yeah. Wyatt Earp. Yep. And a lot of pictures of Wyatt in Nome. He had a saloon. Go downtown Nome, and it's marked right on the street where the saloon stood. And he and Josie left there pretty rich for the time. They did well.
Right.
Yep.
And Bill, I can about guarantee you, if you buy Ed a trip to Alaska, I'm sure he'll make you a nice video for it.
Yep. Yep. So he got run out of Skagway. He tried to set up in Skagway, Wyatt Earp did. But the town was owned by Soapy Smith and his bad boys, and they actually ran Earp out of town. So, just part
what
of the
did
history.
Dennis Gretton win? Dennis won the fact of knowing that he knows his history.
Yep. And only ORH could come up with that one where they blow up women's panties in a cannon.
Leave it to Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. Bill, you got to come to the hunt. That's all there is to it. You can regale us with all kinds of stories.
Right?
Yep. Truth hurts.
Of course, Phil was trying to talk Bill into bringing ribs if he came to the hunt.
Ooh. Ooh. So we got a lot coming up this summer. We're going to have some fun. Everybody getting tired of the winter. And this last, I'm hoping we can call this the last shot of winter, but we're still in March. So, but let's hope it does. That wind today was pretty stout. Pretty hard. We got a little more of this crap tomorrow. Ribs don't travel well.
No, ribs travel great. They just don't normally make it to the destination.
No. Yep, we're on the downhill side, Dennis.
We can hope.
Downhill side. I'm surprised Barks wasn't out there today metal detecting. Hanging on to a tree.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that'll take a lot out of a person too. I can remember some years ago I was out detecting in 45-mile-an-hour winds, and that was a bit of a workout. It was worth my time, but it was still a bit of a workout.
Yep. Yep. So, well, buddy, I'll tell you what. I'll get back to you on what's going to be happening on Sunday. I have to do some more phone calling, see if we can make it work. If not this one, it could be the following one, if you're up to it. And we'll start making some announcements. We've got the club meeting Thursday night. We'll have more coming out of that. And we'll get it going. We'll get it cooking.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've got the.
I can tell you this much right now. I think we've got 6 detectors in the prize pool and a bunch of other stuff. Acupointers, things like that. So it's starting to grow. We've got silver dollars, gold. It's coming together.
Yeah. Going to be a good time.
Yeah.
And we got, all of the announcements. Well, up to now, all the announcements made for Chicago Dig Fest taken care of Sunday. So we got to get back on beating the drum for swing into summer.
Yes, sir, we do. And don't forget about our boys over in Chicago. That'll be a good hunt there in September. That'll be a good hunt. And I think they're running one of the ID hunts Naka is now putting on, where you go out and there's 20 targets. Alan and John run that. So that'll be involved in that one up north also.
Yeah, they will have the ID Me hunt at at Dig Fest there in Wisconsin.
I'm kind of looking forward to getting that Wisconsin one myself. That's kind of a nice break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually turned out very well for them. And don't let your if you think you have a lack of experience, don't let that sway you in any way at all.
Right.
Not to enter the hunt as far as the ID Me hunt.
Well, the team that won it last year up there had a combined total of the group of 9 months detecting. That was it.
Yeah, they were about as green as you could get.
You got it.
And I think that's actually what helped them to win.
Yep. Yeah, Dan, so it'll be a great time. Barb, are you going to make the trip up here? Or are you going to sit down there and complain? She says she's tired of making things. Barb, you're artsy craftsy. You'll never stop doing that. It's like Jill. Jill wore out of one thing, start something else, and then go back to the other.
Right.
So
we are a bipolar state, ORH.
Yeah.
Especially in March.
Yeah. There's a little cabin fever going on, I think, up here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, buddy. It's 8 o'clock. We'll cut you off on time and not get you in trouble.
All right.
All right. And everybody have a great couple days. And next week, let's hope for that big warm up. And I'm hoping to have some guests on Sunday night with us. We'll try and have you there. Flash in the pan. Get back on with us a little more often.
Right.
That's right.
And for everyone else, obviously, we'll see you, Chuck. Thanks for dropping in.
Talk.
And for everyone else, obviously, like I said, if you're sitting around on a Tuesday night and you're wondering, hey, what is there to do? Go over and check out Flash in Your Pan. His lives at 8 p.m. Eastern. And they're all up there. They're archived, just like we do too. Flash has been running Livestream longer. We've been running the show a little longer, but Flash has been running the Livestream a little longer. Great group of folks that he's got over there in the chat. Drop in, say hello, let him know you heard about him here. And you'll get a kick out of Flash. Definitely. I know you'll get a kick out of him. Ed's a good guy. So, obviously that was long enough to test everything out. I'll have to go back and review everything tomorrow and see and figure out what to try and tweak next to take care of the little gremlin. Other announcements coming up soon. We will be doing away with the Skype line. And there is a possibility, maybe, that we may start working one extra show a month in, possibly on a Friday or a Saturday. Not a week, just a month. No way are we doing 3 shows a week. I just don't know about that. But hey, obviously, you know, if you enjoyed it, you got a few laughs, what have you, throw us a like. It does help the algorithm. You can check us out on the audio side of distribution as well. We're out there everywhere through all the wonderful podcast distribution services. Until the next one, we're out of here. Have a wonderful evening, folks.
We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.